was a gorgeous day. The type of day that just jump in the car and drive with no real destination. I'm still working with the format of these road trip videos, and I hope they're at least interesting. So come on along and see what we stumble across on the road. Hello everybody, Trail Hunters here on another on the road adventure. We're in the town of Carthage, population around 2,000 or so. We are in their historic downtown district, of course, and we're starting just on the outside. There's the First Baptist Church, Citizens Bank, and up there is the old courthouse, which we're going to make our way up to. And man, check out these homes right here. They are totally cool. I mean, this one's cool, but man, that one right there. And I love the wrought iron little fencing right across the front. Totally cool. And over there, let's see, Video Quest Movie Rentals, an actual business where you can rent movies. That's something you don't see much anymore. Over there, looks like we got a little restaurant, Nobles. Looks closed. We are here pretty early in the morning, so a lot of this stuff probably ain't gonna be open yet. There's distant mountains. Oh yeah, correct. Got a little site. Carthage Church of Christ. It says here, this site stood a wooden framed building for use by the Carthage Christian Church. Church was changed from wood to brick during the 1920s. Congregation quickly grew. And let's see, which was roughly 125. The church building, which stood for so many years, succumbed to fire on April 8th, 2004. This monument has been placed in remembrance of the Carthage Christian Church and its many members through the years. Oh, that's kind of cool. And got a little tanning salon right here. Wax Nashville of Carthage. Oh, here's a little art shop. Oh, it's a bummer that's closed. I'd love to go in there. By appointments only. Huh. That's kind of neat. The Candy Bar. Popcorn, coffee, snow cones, gifts. Just another little, like, small department store. It's just like a, yeah, this is a thrift store. This one isn't anything yet, but it's about to be. There's a building permit and there's some clear construction going on. Another little clothing shop. See some gnomes in there. River's Edge. Now that's an antique store over there. Rockabilly Coffee. too bad I already had coffee. I'd stop in there. The Walton Hotel. Now open inside the Walton Hotel. Since 1904. That place is kind of neat. Hotel Walton. Off-hour nutrition now open inside Hotel Walton. So it's obviously not a hotel anymore, but man, that'd be cool. I wonder if we could go in there. Look at that, 1922. The date on that building there. Another office space for rent. Abel's Tavern. Oh wow, that looks like a happening place right there. Oh, that's down. Okay, the tavern's downstairs. I think they do live music shows. That looks like a cool place. There's a frame and art store. Wow. Look at some of the pictures there in the window. Abel's Penthouse. All gamblers and fancy women check your guns at the door. There's an attorney's office. Oh, dude, it's too bad this place is closed. Look, there's Cousin It. The game store. That place I want to check out. Smith County Veterans Hall. Now, there's the courthouse. That's a cool looking courthouse. We'll go across the street and check that out here in a second. Another attorney's office. Masonic Lodge. Smith County Bank. And doesn't look like it's a bank anymore. That's short and to the point. Bank. Established in 1892. Look, there's the old night deposit thingy. And it's not a bank anymore. Looks like some construction is going on in there, so that's maybe it'll be something here pretty soon. Okay. Attorney's office. This looks like there's another old bank here. Oh, I don't know where you would have went in. There's the other old night deposit thing. And we're gonna pop over across the street here. Okay, Captain William Walton. 1760 to 1816. Born in Bertie County, North Carolina, Walton fought in the Revolution for that state, settled in the Cumberland country in 1784. Walton served in the legislatures of North Carolina and Tennessee and as a Smith County magistrate. He built Walton's Road in 1801 and operated stands along its route. Countless settlers traveled this road en route to Middle and West Tennessee. I guess he's from here. Benjamin Millen, native of Kentucky, moved to Salina at an early age, later to Carthage, elected to the state legislature. Served 20 years in the legislature. Became governor. Promoting the public school system. The Democratic warhorse of Tennessee died in Nashville. And here it is, the Smith County Courthouse. Carthage Historic Courthouse Square was the control center of a major federal base from 1863 to 1865. There's a first courthouse built in 1805. 50 square foot building, 4 offices and a hall on the first floor, 2 offices on the second. 50 feet square. The present courthouse was built a few years after the Civil War and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. That's pretty cool. It's not like your typical just square-shaped courthouse that you see in a lot of towns. Here we have a war memorial, which is typical. A lot of little towns will put a war memorial near or on the grounds of their courthouse. Check out those round windows. That's pretty neat. And the tower up there. Pretty nifty. Oh, wait, we got another sign over here. Well, they have a memorial for September 11th. Tennessee Music Pathways. DeFord Bailey, harmonica player. Several decades, the only African American star at the Grand Ole Opry. His playing captured on relatively few recordings bridged rural black and white music with unsurpassed artistry. What was that? Yeah, looks like an old church over there. Okay, we're gonna be on the side, more of those round windows up there. Oh, there's their library. Smith County Library. Pretty small. There's a historic metal bridge that led into this downtown area. We're gonna get some shots of that on our way out of town. on our way to the next town. Okay, we got some more businesses here, more law offices. There's some bail bondsmen. Yeah. Well, we are by the courthouse. Let's see. You want to get a shot of this old church over here? We'll walk down here. There's that. You can see the top part of that old steel bridge over there. That is really cool. Definitely going to video that leaving the town. Rojas Kitchen. Looks like this one's got the old bell too. Closed. Of course, yeah, like I said, we are here early. Had an early doctor's appointment. So we decided to hit some small towns after that. So everything, a lot of stuff's still closed right now. But okay, and I'll, well, go ahead. It's a neat looking little church. Braden United Methodist Church. And that'd be cool to check out the old cemetery that's right there beside the church. But I don't think you can get there from here. I don't know if you can go, huh?
You got a nice looking old sign.
Yeah, it's a neat looking little church. I don't know what it is. Well, like I said in my other video, churches are like, you know, monuments of the past in these little towns. Because when they built these little towns were founded back in 1800s. I mean, they'd have their little courthouse and their little bars and whatever else they would build. But there would always be the first churches, and they'd always be in the center of the towns. And some of them are pretty old, and they represent the history of the town. Which is why I like taking pictures of them. Okay, be back. We're on the other side of the street now. Heritage Museum. There's the sign. We're gonna go to that. Get a better shot of the old hotel and stuff. We just found out. I was reading the thing online about Carthage. Al Gore grew up in Carthage, apparently. Didn't know that. But that's kind of cool. But there's also a Heritage Museum here. We're gonna go check that out. Hopefully it's open. Being that it's this early. So, yeah, be back. Construction for the Cordell Hull Bridge began in 1934 and it opened for traffic in 1936 and is named after Cordell Hull, the 47th U.S. Secretary of State. It is a continuous three-span Parker Truss design. The bridge was temporarily closed on June 8, 2022 after a crack was found in the truss. It was reopened on June 22, 2022 after a following inspection. The bridge was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2009. Okay, so we're just outside of town. Got the Carthage boat ramp. There's the Cumberland River right there. We'll get closer to that in just a moment. And look at this. How odd is that to just have in the middle of town? Or we're not in the middle of town, we're outside of town. But there's a lighthouse. Right in town. Oh, so according to the city website, this is not was never used to be an actual lighthouse. It covers an old municipal water pump house. So there's an old pump house inside there that this is covering up. And it's chained off, so it can't go up there. Gosh darn it. Tampering with this facility is a federal offense. Dum dum dum. That's cool. I'm gonna go check out the Cumberland River though. And this is a popular place. Looks like, look at all these trucks out here with their boats. Let's see what the sign here. The Caney Fork River. I could have sworn the sign said that was the Cumberland River. Cordell Hull Bridge, that metal bridge that we went across, that was the Cordell Hull Bridge. If you don't know, he was like one of the first people with the United Nations. I consider him the father of the United Nations. We saw his a museum that was dedicated to him after we explored that cave. Buncombe's Cave, I want to say. Anyways, I could have sworn that sign said that was the Cumberland River. Yeah, look, it even says right here, Cumberland River. Yeah, the Caney Fork River District. Okay, so this is like, okay, never mind. South County Points of Interest, Historic Courthouse, Cordell Hull Lake Overlook. We haven't seen that. Carthage Junction Depot, we haven't seen that. Went across the Cordell Hull Bridge. The Heritage Center, the museum in the center of town, was closed. It's only open on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Only open 3 days a week. So, bummer, we didn't get to go in there. There's the river. That is one heck of a steep boat ramp, man. You definitely need a truck like that to launch a boat and then bring it back up. That is steep. Oh, there's the bridge. We can get some shots of that the Cordell Hull Bridge, kiddo. Oh, get some good shots of it from here. We can zoom in on it. Look at the current. That current is really moving. Look at that, whatever that is in the little water there. You just see the water rushing past that, whatever that is. Okay, we're gonna get some photo shots here and we'll be back. Carthage was a cool town and quite busy for such a small population. It was also cool to see so much of the old town and old storefronts being used for new shops and businesses. It was a bummer, though, that almost everything was closed. Now, it was off to our next destination. Okay, so now we are in Gainesboro, Tennessee. And here's their courthouse. Pretty cool. I'll get back so you can see the top of it. And look, they got a bust of Andrew Jackson. Interesting. And so it looks like it's like a town square. There's a distillery. You want to go to the distillery? Huh, wonder what that big building is down over there. Bunch of neat little shops. That looks like an old Chevy dealer right there. That looks neat. I'm gonna have to check that out. Hey, look, there's a pizza place. I want to check out the mural. Check that out. You've noticed that so many little towns have a big mural in this, somewhere in the downtown area. They're so neat. Oh, there's a better view of the courthouse with the tower. Now you can see the tower. Pack Rats Collectibles. Not accept debit or credit cards or $100 bills. Well, that stinks. There's no point in going in there because that's all I've got. Another mural. Brilliantly new for 52. It must be the 52 Chevy. Wow. Is this like a museum? This is like a museum. Look at that. Look at the old Firebird. Or a Thunderbird. Thunderbird. Yeah, it's like an old Chevy dealership. Got an old Camaro in there. That was pretty awesome. Wooten building. Probably like an old department store from the 50s. Old drug store. Doesn't look open. Yeah, it's closed on the door. Might check out that pizza place though, if it's open. What's this see? Traveling through Tennessee, Andre, however you pronounce that, a French botanist, arrived at Fort Blount on the 1st of March. The next day, in the vicinity of Flynn's Creek, about 12 miles from the fort, he discovered a native ornamental yellowwood, scientifically known as whatever that scientific name is. It was designated Tennessee's bicentennial tree in 1991. Tennessee General Assembly. what small town could be complete without the Coca-Cola written, painted on the side of the building somewhere? Y'all should have seen the drive to get to this town between when we left Carthage. We drove on Highway State Road 53 to get here. What a drive! That was such a beautiful drive. It rose up and down through the mountains. You know, oh, it's not open. It's under construction. Doggone it. What that is? It's got a bunch of like maybe an antique store? Toys, boats. That looks like it's under construction in there too. Look at that. The beadwork on that jacket. And this other Native American stuff. Oh, that is awesome. Look at the dress. Looks like a little kiddo's dress. I wonder what this place is. There's no sign or designation of what that is. Huh. Moving on. There's what's left of something that was right there. Baked with wild goose flour. W.T. Reed Groceries. It is a closed gift shop. Man, it's around noon now. Why are these places all still closed? Another place that looks like it's going to be something soon. Haven on Hull. Coffee and tea. Hey, that place is open. Okay. Music capital. What do we got going on here? So who are these guys? It doesn't even say who these two are. Is it on this side? Oh, Jamie Daly. Don't know who that is. He's one of the most popular bands in contemporary music. But it doesn't say what band. Hey, he's worked with Dolly Parton, so he's got to be pretty good. Here he is performing at the Grand Ole Opry. So this is where he's from. He's from this town. Check out the old phone booth. Wow, that's a British phone booth, I think. So they're only open on the weekends. This Bull and Thistle place. And they have live music. Real estate. What is this? Oh. Stolen Coin Oyster Bar and Bistro, which doesn't open until 3. What's this place? Got a bunch of electronic stuff in there. But it's not open either. It says it's open from 10 to 5. There's nobody in there. Hey look, there's a Jackson County Historical Museum. Let's go see if it's open. Be back. Whoops, too high. So this is an old gas station turned distillery. And guess what? It's closed. There's a Methodist church. And the hours for the Jackson County Museum is not today. This is becoming a theme for us. Not open. Bummer. There's a little park right here in the center of town. So this is pretty cool. I wish we could get in. Couldn't get into the other museum in Carthage. Can't get into this one. But this is a cool little town. I love that old Chevy dealer. That's my favorite part of this town. Okay, we're gonna drive around some more in this town and see what other kind of stuff, you know, outside the perimeter, outside the center of the town here. See if there's anything else to check out. Be back. Okay, we're on our final stop for today. Right now we are in Sparta, Tennessee. And we're outside their downtown area. Their downtown area is right there. And they got a really cool downtown area too. Lots of nice, neat little shops. And it's got like a little square. But we're here to see something else. Oh yeah, train caboose. Now I've heard about this place. Right here, they have a historic cemetery. And there's some unique features about the cemetery. Here you go. Old Sparta Cemetery, established 1810. Now, as soon as I find them, let's see, we got 1911. Fortunately, it looks like some of these have been vandalized, which really ticks me off. The second year of age, 1850. The date on that one. Check this out. I don't see any markings on it. markings on this side? No, there's no markings on this side. Some of those are so faded I can't even read that. There's died in 1830. Look at that. Born in 1777. William Anderson died in 1830. Maggie Snodgrass died in 1898. There's another Snodgrass, died in 1872. 1858, born in 1826, so not very old. Here we go. Now check these things out. These these tint stones here. These tent-shaped stone grave coverings are called tent graves or comb graves. They are found primarily in Tennessee, but have been found in surrounding states like Kentucky, Alabama, and Arkansas. It's claimed their purpose was to keep animals out of the graves, but it was actually a popular aesthetic choice for graves from the mid to late 1800s. And they are pretty interesting. You can see it. Well, not very well. 1874. That looks like 1859. For some reason, I thought there was more of those tent-shaped stone grave markers. Oh, there is. There's one over here. That lady only lived Retha to be 26 years old. Died in 1876. Looks like these probably had the tent stones, but all the stones are gone now. There's another one right there. And there's nothing that can be read off this one. Well, sort of. 1888. That's when this person died. I can't read the name. Somebody Burns. Burns is the last name. Amy, I think, maybe. Oh, look at this over here. This must have been a small tree when that person was laid to rest. Because look at how the tree is just taking over. And it's engulfing the marker. Twin daughters of H.G. Alta Casey. Hey, H.G. and Alta Casey. One lived to be 1, the other one lived to be 2. Uh, 1892. She got some more children right here. Harry lived only to be 1 month. Bessie lived to be 5. Died in 1902. Both of them died in 1902. So they lost both their children in the same year. That's depressing. And John MacArthur. Born 1842, died in 1893. And his wife. She didn't die until, what was that, 1944? Almost 100 years old, his wife lived. So 1848. So this little girl lived to be 8. Here's another daughter of Brewster. She lived to be 1. A lot of children. 2 years old there. Woodsman of the World, Walter Barker, 1870, 1899. So there was probably a lot more of those those tent-shaped graves here. A lot of them been destroyed, it looks like. I only saw like 2 or 3 of them that were still intact. This looks like there was some more here, maybe. Another one over there that's knocked over. Boy, that one's been completely destroyed. All you can see is the name. George Gibbs DeBrell. 66 years. Wonder who this guy was. He must have been somebody significant. To have a monument like that. Okay. So, I guess you can call that a somber ending to this video. I don't know how many miles we drove. Looks like there was another one of those right here. It's only part, well, no, it's still sort of intact. So, hopefully I'll find this at least partially interesting. And yeah, we'll be back on the trail soon and doing other things. So until then, y'all keep the stick on the ice. Adios. Like I said, I'm still working on how I want these on the road episodes to work. So I hope y'all bear with me as I tweak each video until I feel they're in a format I'm looking for. I hope this was interesting for you, and stay tuned for more. So from our family to yours, we wish you health and happiness, and we'll see you all out on the trail.